Let's go. Hello everybody, this is Happy Dynast. Shattered Space released just now, so let's try it. I'm quite interested what Bethesda done with their last chance for a redemption with this game. At least I think this is only DLC they will release. I actually don't know how to enter DLC, so let's hope. Job gone broke. Read the secret outpost. Okay, somehow there must be a way to...
Please stay calm and let...
I didn't play this game for like a week, so... I'm checking what kind of weapons I have. So... Okay, I actually don't know how to enter the DLC. I really hope I don't need to start game all over again. I'm just going to check really quick how to enter DLC. If you completed the first mission and ideally reach at least level 45, use your ship to grab jump to any orbit that is not currently used for a mission or encounter. Okay. So let's just go to our ship. I think I'm way over... Oh yeah, I am way over level 45. So let's see...
Hey, I need to talk with you.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I really didn't like that tracker mission, the first one. Let's go to Shattered Space. Let's just go to another system. Maybe this is not a viable one. Let's go to Lunara. Okay, so we activated the DLC, that's good. That's what we wanted. I will just quickly deal with these ships. We have no chance, honestly. Well, so this is probably already DLC dungeon. Let's use Beowulf for this. Oracle Security. Was that? Oh, great. These are the ghosts.
Give up.
Oh no, this is that kind of mission. Well, who we need to fight against before we will talk to him? Where are you? Enemies. Oh, I really don't like this effect.
You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmenting. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless.
Just checking if everything works correctly.
Hear the street. This is our end. The great. No. No, it's happening. Sarok, run. I can't stop it. Basira. What happened? Who did this?
Vortex shard.
I see no one, and yet I can feel a presence. But how?
Okay, how will I... Great Serpent, there are so few of us left, and while I have spent my entire life in devotion to you, I found myself afraid of death, of what is to come. Perhaps we are the cliché, delving too deep into things better left unknown, paying the price for trying to glimpse too much. Forgive us our curiosity, our selfishness, our pride. We only wish to truly find you, but it seems we still meet in the traditional way, in death.
This should be the last. Is someone there or... My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
Man, I really don't like these walls. It's really unpleasant for eyes. This is a really unpleasant weapon. What? What was that? But
We are in
what?
orbit directly above Dasra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and shoved the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as vortex phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
Well, obviously. From what I saw, that's what is happening, but why? What did you do, you mad cultists? No, mine is better. Okay, let's go down. And he left. I think this dungeon would be much more enjoyable if they allow us to run in gravity. This is... Man, these are very annoying enemies. I think this energy attack they are using, it reminds me of the solar flare spell that Starborn can use. And of course, implication in game is that all of these religions are created by Starborns. Maybe they will give us gravity after we fix the generator. Let's hope that's the case. This is really unpleasant. I'm going to take all the new weapons so I can try them. Oops, don't want to do that. Okay, we found engineering access card. this is...
Iraq vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are
Residual
instantly
energy
hostile,
menu.
but we discovered some
You
are able
are,
to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
Man, you are glowing like lamps. I think it was definitely transformative. These enemies are strong. Damn. I actually didn't find enemy long time who could actually be able to kill me. How far back I was sent to? Oh, great. Well, I guess that's my fault.
Iraq vessel. Post-incident log.
I should expect
Something has gone
it.
horribly wrong.
Enemies
We were in
here will
orbit
be
directly
tougher than
above
anywhere
Dasra,
else in the
monitoring
game.
our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and jumped the order to an unknown location. We thought that was but later, vortex I recognized some of them.
Stupid zero gravity.
Somehow transformed them and warped their minds.
I mean, these enemies are really annoying just because of they shooting these balls of power at you. And this one is scripted. Wow. I should actually quick save this. I really don't want to repeat the whole sequence again if I get jumped. I can make them actually bleed. They are ghosts. They are ghosts which can bleed. Okay, let's take the card. This is the gun that is shooting that cancer. Okay, where should I go next?
Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields.
Oh, somehow we're
Allow
sectioned.
no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the vortex phantoms.
No.
They resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
Like something happened, man. Something, but we cannot tell you what. I didn't activate this already. Please activate gravity.
One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
Well... Let's save it just in case.
This is Sirac Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varuun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
I hope I will be able to self-destruct this and the research. This is obviously not something that should exist. Okay, where should I go now?
These damn controls! Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Warning. Gravity procedure
Finally.
initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, much better. Like, I mean, look at this wall. It's disgusting. It's burning my eyes out. Why every modern game do this? Like, I have seen effects like this in how was it called? In Veilguard. It is here. What else? Which game was another with effects like this? Oh, my eyes. I guess Crimson Desert will have it, from what I could see in the trailers. They're making all these light effects that are really unpleasant to eyes. And you want me to play game, I think. So, why are you making your game to be unpleasant for the eye? Yes, reconnect.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
So what happened was they created energy search, and that energy search transformed everybody on the station. And because they were all transformed into different dimension, they were unable to interact with computers on the station and fix the gravity themselves.
The vortex phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong.
I guess this guy will be boss of this station. Oh my, this looks amazing.
No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Well, oh great.
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning.
So now we should
Station jump
teleport.
procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
By the way, the
Jump
star
completed.
station,
Station
the
lockdown
Eye
released.
constellation
Initiating data
was
transfer.
supposed to do this. Originally, we would be jumping on the star station instead of our
Incoming
ship.
transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle Station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
I am not the representative, eh? Like, what I'm going to tell Tell them, hey dude, I just stumbled up on this star station and I am only one who is not dead. And there are ghosts on the ship. Like, look how horrible it is. Oh. Can I leave now? This is probably fully new system, but I probably can leave.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place.
And what if I don't? Wow, I cannot even... Okay, like, Bethesda, if you give me an NPC that is threatening me, that if I won't choose my words carefully, he will kill me, then you should give me options to be sassy at him at least, to tell him to go fuck himself. But no, I need to be good and obedient soldier. Like, why? Where am I?
You trespass in Dazra, the home of House Varuun, and you disgrace it with every heretical step you take.
Really?
Say again, who are you, and how did you find this place?
Can I leave? I cannot even leave the conversation. Okay. I was just responding to distressful. Distress call.
Lost.
There were no
We had
survivors.
feared this much, but it is good to know for certain. Boris, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Yes, Bethesda, why don't you give me option to kill everybody?
We have not had unannounced visitors here in generations.
I can literally restart this universe if I want to. Why cannot I kill them?
Whatever small form we can grasp it is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action. That, I fear, may be impossible under the circumstances. Boris
What
is-
circumstances?
We have not had any uninvited callers in quite some time.
Great Serpent,
It's happening again.
hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you. Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Oh, Great Serpent.
What?
Is that you? Is it your presence I feel? I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me?
Well, obviously you are in different dimensions, so...
Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The Scaled Citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but I need more. I require guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
We wish no harm upon you, outsider.
Really?
Our leader, Varuun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. You could hear him. Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy with me.
Like, I guess you saw me
If you
talking
speak
to
truth,
him, so...
You must prove it. What did
What
he
the-
say?
Almost rough.
Serpent. No outsider would know our creed. It is never uttered beyond this city. Truly, you did
Really?
hear Anasko. You have been chosen.
Because you have like thousands of agents across the galaxy, and probably some of them will speak
People
about
of House
this.
Varuun, hear me. We have asked the Great
hard
Serpent
to
for
believe
deliverance from our
But
calamity.
nobody ever
And
uttered
he
these
has
words
answered
outside
us.
of the city.
This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine providence. And he will help save us all.
Yay.
Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us.
Well,
But
developers
there are
don't
precepts that must
give
be
me
followed,
any other
principles that
option,
must be
so
obeyed.
if I want to play this, I
Even
must
in
help
these
you.
dire circumstances,
At least for now.
we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varuun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised? Well, efforts to do something, anything, about our current dilemma have fallen to political infighting. I believe your arrival, if nothing else, represents a sign from the Great Serpent himself that we must finally put aside our differences and work together. It must be ordained that you would appear before us now, able to hear the speaker when no one else can.
Okay, just tell me where to begin.
Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev.
Well, wait, I want to see one more thing. Can I kill you guys? Wow, they cannot... Oh, this one is dead. Let's try again.
I am Malibor Dulcath, member of the
Yeah, everybody is immortal again. Only one who can be killed are guards and that one random guy. It actually surprises me. I didn't expect that named NPC will be killable. But the game don't react to my... Great, I didn't want to do that. Game do not react to my decisions. Its whole quest will be on rail lines.
Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulcath, a member without our leader. Please.
What should I do now? Okay, I need to
Enter
listen to...
You have my word that you will not be harmed.
Let's
Our
go, man.
situation is dire. We need all the help we can get, including yours. And that depends a great deal on who you ask. Generations ago, we made a decision to pull back from the settled systems. Some
Why?
amongst us saw that as a mistake, an abandonment of House Varuun's true calling. The schism within our people grew until some took it upon themselves to leave and declare themselves the true descendants of Jinan Varuun. They are, of course, factually wrong and incredibly misguided.
Okay, so you don't even have anything to do with... So, the Varuun in the normal galaxy and you guys, you have nothing to do with each other. Wow, what amazing writing, Bethesda. Okay, go. Move. Do something. I want to continue. Come on, is this bug?
House Varuun.
I should follow you. Hello.
Our situation is... He has led House Varuun since the death of his father Jarek. He is determined to return House Varuun to glory. He believed he was on the cusp of realizing that goal, and now... Well, I should
really
perhaps
hope I
not
can
speak too much of it.
destroy your
I have been
faction.
concerned that he was lost to us. Your interaction with him gives... If you can hear him, he is not beyond rescue. Not long, though it feels like an eternity. Jamal and I had only been a part of the council for maybe a year before all this, and we were only ever in subordinate roles. It has been quite a challenge to accept this new level of responsibility. Lovek, on the other hand, has served on the council for quite a long time. Rarely. Any decision about House Varuun is the Speaker's to make. But Jinan Varuun, in his wisdom, saw fit to create the High Council to help advise those decisions. We offer perspectives and opinions that can often contradict one another, which can ultimately help the Speaker to guide our people. Or, at least that is how it was before all this. Now, once this is all behind... How could you... Unbelievable. You will not get anything out of me. What is the meaning of this? I would ask that you kill you.
Like, I have to follow this guy.
Come promised to avoid the citizens of
Wow. Are you moving already?
to outsiders. Open the gate.
Wow.
Must
Finally.
have what I revealed for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters.
I have no patience for
We are still in danger.
Counselor, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles, the speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow
This is their
husk
sacred
to defile
space.
our city?
This.
Have we not lost enough?
Have faith.
Yeah.
Believe this outsider
Their sacred
guided
place.
the great serpent himself. Soon, serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised. It has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this.
Like, Bethesda should find a new way to do things.
Herald Dynast, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Wow.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. Shield?
No.
I...
Okay. Just amazing looking NPCs.
I
Wow.
needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me.
No, please.
There is something about you. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone.
Yes, I'm ready.
Then
Let me go.
And I shall guide you along the serpent.
What? Why are you going with me? No. Don't go with me. Stay there. Oh no.
You must walk the path.
You already told me this. Go away. I swear, if I will be forced to follow any NPC again,
First on Earth,
as they
then
talk
scattered
about
among
mambo
the
jumbo,
stars. And like all humans,
meaningless
they were lost.
sentences that means
Wandering
nothing.
in the dark, looking
What should I do here?
past. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated. Individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
But
I swear I did this already in different game.
And the secure gift of knowledge. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way.
Okay, still. Oh yeah, everything is working, okay.
And thus, House Varuun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Should I cast aside what? My burdens? Interesting.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varuun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you.
There are stairs.
The people of House Varuun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Varuun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Varuun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Varuun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Will I die here? Can I go now? Like, how is this different from Fallout 4 initiation in Mist Harbor, in Far Harbor DLC? Like, when you want to go into Children of Atom Base, then you need to go through something very similar to this. It's like scripted pilgrim path. In the end, you will drink some hallucinogens. Then you see the mother of Atom or something, or Mist Mother, I think she was called. And they were like, "Oh man, you are chosen one because you saw the Mist Mother."
Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve.
They basically just... Goat. Now we're doing sacrifices.
Let us begin the final ritual.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to see hallucinations.
We can all
Wow.
feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on those days are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varuun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars.
Can I take all four?
To the Great Serpent, that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
Well, I'm sure I want to see strength and perseverance. I'm going to take 4 of them. Fuck you. Oh, they actually expected that. Yes! Finally something, Bethesda. I'm glad you expected this. Very good. So, strength. And perseverance. Hello again, Grandma.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varuun. Did you feel the Great Serpent working within you? Do
No.
you feel born anew?
No. Sure, I'm going to take
Yes.
Cerberus.
Your confidence is impressive.
Why I wouldn't?
Through strength and perseverance, House Varuun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varuun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the Great Serpent. All must serve.
Wait. Okay, we can go. Hello, Council.
How may I assist you? Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Nasco Varuun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are all of us
Like,
hopeful that
you
your
guys
arrival in Dazra and your clear connection
You
to
are
Nasco Varuun
suspiciously reminding
first
me
time
of
in
Dunmer
weeks
people.
represent some
You don't know
semblance of
anything about it, huh? Someone needs to start
I
explaining what's
understand.
going on.
Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment?
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to house...
Let me just stop this for a second. Like, okay, these guys just didn't trust me before at all. Then I make one trip through the cave, and they're like, oh yes, we should tell you about state secrets. Okay.
Since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varuun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor, do go on.
Anasco Varuun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Forgive me, I am no scientist, but as it has been explained to me, what we call the Vortex is the space between
Okay, so we
universes.
wanted to reach Unity. Okay.
Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed. Okay,
So there is one other thing I noticed. They said they isolated this community from settled system. But here we have Ministry of Commerce report. So let's see. As per the Council's request, an assessment of Ministry of Commerce operations. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to Halls of Healing in light of loss of both Halls of Authority and House of Dulkech residence. Emergency supply stores have been activated. Military and security personnel enlisted in protection and distribution of critical supplies, primary medical and foodstuffs. Significant losses in both personnel and records have applied additional pressure to Ministry of Operations. Hazmak Dulkev appointed Elder of House Dulkev, thus far limited engagement with day-to-day ministry activities. Okay, so nothing that would contradict the previous statements. Report post-incident status. As per the Council's request, an assessment of House Varunn's operation in the aftermath of the Citadel's incident follows. All structures in the immediate vicinity of the Scale Citadel are gone, including the House of Authority. All major ministry operations have relocated and are operating off record backups and emergency supplies funding. Administrative personnel losses are still being totaled. Most key figures were present in the Citadel at the time of the incident and are presumed missing or dead. Science team hit hard, as notable exception of Ekris Kaisir on leave. Military and security forces heavily affected. Minimal personnel presence is being maintained within Dazra, with personnel being reassigned from outlying areas. Rumors of mass desertions are being actively countered. Supply chain distributions have drained already low reserves. Ministry of Commerce is attempting to compensate by establishing new connections. Okay, here they contradict. But time delay will exacerbate already low stockpiles. So they are in contact with outside world. But they probably weren't here, so probably not a contradiction. Herald Inza has brought to my attention a disturbing matter. There has been discussion of eliminating the funding to maintain and preserve the Serpent's Path in the latest proposed budget. I find this surprising, given the paltry amount requested and the significance of the location. It should be enough that the cave is a key piece of our shared heritage, were it not for those caves, none of us would be here today. But if all goes to plan in the coming months, we may be able to thank the Great Serpent himself for a new wave of recruits to our cause. The Serpent's Path may yet again be needed for its original purpose. I am confident that the Council will make the right decision, and if the funding cannot be secured, I would be more than happy to personally take a closer look at the budget to see what areas might be trimmed in order to free up the funds. Anask. Ministry of the State. As per the Council's request, an assessment of Ministry of State operation. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to keep in light of loss of it's the same? Of both House of Authority and House of Vital residents. Military security personnel recalled from many non-critical operations outside of city in order to boost their coverage for Darza. Ongoing threat assessment of phantom phenomenon tactics being adjusted to compensate. Additionally, additional security measures enacted in key locations are necessary. Significant operations underway to reassure public that the incident was isolated and they will be safe. Increase noted in public displays of oppositions and defiance. Agitators have been detained and removed as necessary. Okay, let's talk to politicians.
No, it's complicated. Varuun himself established the rules. Let me see if I can make it easy for you. The Speaker has supreme authority. He is the voice of the Great Serpent. The houses each handle some function of daily life and are individually run by the Elder of the House. Each of the houses also appoints a mediary to the High Council to inform and advise the Speaker. It's a separate position from the Elder, with a lesser degree of authority and prestige. So you must have a head for politics, or you're good at pretending. Either way, you will fit right in here.
So are you pretending?
Don't take it personally. We have been through so much these last few weeks. The Council is attempting to claw back some semblance of order from the chaos, steer things past this somehow. And then Malabor goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us. It's just one more breach of a protocol that barely exists anymore. I am over it, I assure you. It is good to have you with us, and we are finally moving forward.
Okay.
Vindicator.
And you?
Yes? Did you require something? I was outside the city, visiting a friend at his farm. We saw the flash of light from inside, and by the time we made it outside, you know, in that moment, I worried it was my fault. That I had somehow not been faithful enough, that I had not believed. I still find myself worrying that we are being punished, that we have affronted the Great Serpent in some way, and that this is our penance. Oh, it was breathtaking, a true testament to the will of Varuun, to have started from nothing, and to have accomplished so much. I pray to the Serpent that we can someday reclaim all that we have lost. Indeed, Serac was my cousin. I know they were assigned to the Oracle, and Malabor relayed their final report sent by the station. They walk with the Great Serpent now. Serac was a respected scientist, dedicated to the Great Serpent. They spent every moment engrossed in their work, a true testament of faith. It was their greatest honor to be selected for the Oracle. The Oracle's fate will be tabled for a future discussion. We have more important issues at hand. 87 souls reside with the Great Serpent now. Many were some of the finest scientific minds House Varuun had to offer.
It was not that much.
They will be remembered alongside those we lost here in Dasra.
Especially when we're talking that this is capital of their faction.
Of course.
Okay, let's continue. Darsa City.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Sharif.
Do you truly have no shame, Amir? No shame at all.
I'm trying to keep strong.
Beyond disgrace. It is
What? What do you want?
This does not concern you. Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger. Oh yes, go on. Invite a total stranger into our family squabbles.
Yes, invite me.
This is no
I need
squabble,
to be here.
you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent. I can forgive stealing my money or pawning my valuables. What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to some mother's urn with her remains still within.
That is awful, man.
I did not know. All of those vases appeared the same. It is an urn, not a vase, you ignoramus. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away.
You should
I
know
am
this.
tired of
You
your
live here
shamelessness,
all life.
and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done. You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you
No!
to a duel.
It's time to stop, dude.
What? Are you mad?
Borhall, are you sure? There is already so much death in the city. What good would this do? There has to be another way.
Too late, Danica. He has issued his challenge. I accept. You. You shall be my second.
Well, yeah, what's the
Our
second
job is
man?
to make preparations and ensure fairness on both sides. We shall have different duties between the two of us, but our aim is to prepare the site of the duel, weapons, ceremonies, and discourage any ambushes.
Can I give him bazooka? Or the Varuun rocket launcher?
Well, ponder it for a moment. If I win, I shall inherit Borhall's wealth and valuables. I can reward you massively for your efforts.
Amila's word does not count for much, but mine does. I understand if you are cautious to accept this responsibility, but I will see to it that you...
Okay.
No. I believe we have just passed the point of no return.
I would not have proposed the duel unless I were fully committed to it. I am well.
Okay, sure. I will help you to kill each other.
Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments. For when we next meet, your shameful life ends.
Do not sound so confident, brother.
Their family home is this way. It is not far. We can discuss the matters there. You will be working with me. As seconds, it is our duty to prepare for the duel and ensure fairness. I am so...
Maybe a different quest.
I know
Okay.
that you have found yourself in this situation. But know that you are doing Amila a great favor. He truly has no one else who would be willing to do this for him. He has burned every bridge imaginable. It seems that after years of suffering Amila's embarrassments, Borhall has reached the boiling point. But still, to challenge your brother to a duel... I pray that we will be able to work towards a peaceful resolution before it's too late.
Okay, so they can stop the duel
Got you
now?
your favorite from the meat house?
I am not sure what to make of you.
Need me much to do. Do not
What?
let Amila break you down. How are you handling everything? Need me for something?
What? Again?
This is it. Shall we begin our duties?
Yes, please.
Are you ready to discuss our rules?
What is this pathfinding in this game? Not with pathfinding, like... Yeah, whatever.
Very good. Let us begin. Your primary duty as Amila's second is to work with the brothers and see if a peaceful conclusion is possible. Namely, if Amila apologizes to Borhall and he accepts, the duel may not move forward. As for me, I will be procuring the weapons for the duel and the materials for the preceding ceremony. Borhall as challenger reserves the right to choose the weapons, and he has chosen blades. Do you have any concerns? I will note your concern, but know that Borehall has the final say. If that is all, we will break here and see to our duties. Before that, though, I know that this duel is foolish. I am sorry you got pulled into this. I will try and find another peaceful solution to this problem, should you be unsuccessful in convincing them to call it off. Amila has the right to deliver a genuine apology to Borehall and stop this duel before it commences.
Well, what a
The
right.
odds of him doing so, however, are low. The Odlum brothers, like their ancestors, are stubborn and prideful. Duels were quite common 100 years ago, but have become more rare with each passing generation. At this point, the Odlum family is the only one that still takes part in this custom.
So, is this even illegal? Like, are they going to get arrested? Okay, let's go. Like, yeah, man, I won the duel. Now you are arrested for killing your brother. 20 years, man. What? No! My new acclaim, my new gain wealth. No! So, let's talk to this guy. But it would be fun to see duel with rocket launchers. Talk to me, man.
Serpent,
what is this?
Give me the strength to do what must be done. What is it? I need to prepare. I will do no such thing, and will feel no regrets in avenging Amila's constant dishonors. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain. Damn him. I should have known years ago that this would be the only way things would end. No, you are not my second. I do not... Again, I do not see how this is pertinent. You are just wasting our time. I do not see how that is possible. Even still, I am not incapable of communication. True. I am... And I can be very patient. That is enough.
Shame.
There is nothing that could lead me to calling it off. There is no apology grand enough to make up for nearly trading your late mother's remains to fund an addiction. It would be, if Amila weren't a habitual liar, deceiver, and cheater. As I said before, an apology from him is less than worthless. He has apologized countless times for it. Do you think I wanted this to happen? I tried to stop this downward spiral countless times. It was like saving someone from drowning, only for them. Amila refuses to be helped, and he is Not at all. I have served my time in the military. Amila's condition made him unfit for service. He may put up a good fight, but I will surely be the victor. Then where do we draw the line? if selling the remains of your deceased mother does not warrant a penalty of death, then we are living in a contemptible world.
You should just throw him out of the house, maybe? You don't need to kill him, man.
Right. I take no pleasure. If that is all, you may...
Well, I'm going to just... I should probably read it. Burshal, please accept my condolences on the death of your mother. She was a great woman and model citizen, and a generous benefactor. As you well know, benevolent even in death, she has left you a parting gift for you, her firstborn. I do worry how your mother's death will affect Amila. It is unfair, but it falls to you to look after him now. Discipline him and keep him out of trouble. Your mother and father were hard on him out of necessity. They did what they did out of love, in hopes to turn him into worthy heir to the family's fortune. Sadly, it seems they did not succeed. So, unfortunately, Amila cannot be trusted with your parents' wealth, and your mother has left all of her belonging and capital to you. Bortle, I understand that this may be a shock, but that Amila will inevitably resent this decision, but it was a wise one. Do not let Amila manipulate you into relinquishing any of this. Your mother and father were adamant that this is your money and yours alone. Great Serpent be with you in this time of mourning. Zarianamir, Executor. Oh. No. Okay, that was close. La 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 la. Okay, it's still working. Good.
Ah, look who it is.
It's me,
I will
Mario.
not waste your time. I already know what you have come to ask. You wish to inquire if there is any possibility of me apologizing to my brother. The answer is no. The duel shall go forward as planned. Why are you so sure that I will die? I have been in plenty of scraps on the streets, and I am not some sheltered pushover like my brother.
Man, he was in military.
You cannot just turn your back on family like Borhall has done to me. And now he wants to kill me. If he wins, I hope the guilt of what he has done will rot him from the inside out. And if I win, it is justice.
Well.
He is trying to kill me. Why should I be the one to apologize? Borhall likes to paint me as a ne'er-do-well. But what type of psychopath wants to kill their own brother? It is not fair. He should be the one begging for my forgiveness. Fine. But do try to be brief. I would prefer to be alone so that I may enjoy what could very well be my final moments alive. I do not know. Perhaps him challenging me to a duel has something to do with it. Do I have something to apologize for? Correct. You are my second, not my acquaintance. I do not wish to speak of these things with you. Is there? Perhaps you can convince me. Oh, you have me all figured out, do you? true enough. Enough, enough. You've broken me down. Go on, ask your questions again. I had a wife once. I'm not going to flatter myself and pretend that I was a good husband, but I loved her. And she loved me. Appreciated me. Faults and all. I never felt like I had to prove anything to her. When I say to you that she was my world, my everything, I am serious. She was perfect. And somehow, she loved something like me. It was like living in a dream every day. Nearly a decade ago, she and I shared a perfect night. In what I had believed would be a lifetime of perfect nights. But when I kissed her cheek in the morning, my lips froze. She was cold. Stone cold. After my beloved's death, I made one bad decision after another. To Borhal's credit, he was almost always there for me. He even paid for the funeral expenses. But he could not stop me from taking to the bottle, no matter how hard he tried. Eventually, he gave up on me. My own brother. His love and understanding.
Okay, but how your wife died?
I am truly alone. I suppose, but please, I am not looking for pity. Thank you, but no amount of condolences will bring her back. Because I am furious! My own brother, I cannot make sense of it. Who would challenge their own flesh and blood to a duel? Damn him! Damn him for putting me in this position! Damn him because I know even if I were to apologize, ending this duel before it starts, I will always see someone who would rather me dead when I look at his face! As in, am I physically capable? Perhaps, if the Great Serpent wills it. Am I mentally capable? I believe so. I have never felt this fury within me before. Look at me. Really look at me. Do I appear to be someone that has much to live for? If I die, I die. Nothing to be scared of. Except giving Borhal the satisfaction of taking my life. I suppose the thought has crossed my mind. Maybe it would be better to be dead. I could be with my wife. Well, if the Great Serpent would let me be with her. We're never the most devout in Dasra. I am not sure that I want to die, but there really is not much to live for, is there? But I am not just going to let Borhal end me. I cannot give him that satisfaction. Yes, I have. I am ready to fight and to die, if that is what the Great Serpent wills. Perhaps Borhal was depending on me being a coward. Perhaps he did not truly believe this duel would go on. Unfortunately for him, I am no coward.
Okay, so I probably cannot end this peacefully because I failed to convince the other guy.
How are you handling everything? How did you fare? While disappointing, I am not surprised. Those brothers are stubborn as groats. But you may still have a chance to halt any bloodshed.
Okay.
Listen to me very carefully. Your final duty as a second is to prepare the ceremonial drinks that the duelists will imbibe prior to the duel. As you are preparing the drinks, you will treat each cup with this tranquilizer. Borhall and Amila will be too weak to fight after drinking this. This duel is idiotic, we both know it. It is a needless loss of life during a crisis where there is already so much death. And the victor will rue his actions for the remainder of his life. You have one final chance to stop this. Unbelievable. You would prefer to line your pockets instead of voting bloodshed? Never mind that. I will ensure you receive some form of compensation. I will see what I can do.
Like, I don't know, this chick is really shady to me. Obviously she will get the money if both of them die.
Theoretically, this should be safe.
Theoretically.
That would be tantamount to murder. Tradition decrees that the second of the challenged prepares the ceremonial drinks. I, as the challenger's second, will lead the duelist in a final prayer. We must follow tradition closely so as to not arouse suspicion. If Borhall is wary of us, he will remove us as second and simply hire others. And the bloodshed will move forward unchallenged.
Okay, leave it to me.
Report to me when you are finished. May the Great Serpent aid us.
So, what should I will save this. I don't trust that chick. She probably just want to poison them both. So, I should.
Amila has shamed us for the final time.
Much to do. Is everything ready?
I am sure. If ever the time has come, I am ready.
It is time.
They are gone. What? Come on, Bethesda. What, did I take them before and I just didn't notice?
To your health, brother.
To your health, brother.
And may the Great Serpent have mercy on your soul, Amila.
So, did she poison them? Or is she a good person? Are you a good person?
What? What is this? What have you done to me, Amila?
I am affected as well, dear brother. I did not do this. I can hardly see you in front of me.
What the hell is this? What did you do? What is this?
This duel was an asinine idea, Borhall. We put a stop to it. There is no use for needless bloodshed at times like these. We must come together, not kill one another.
You traitoress. You betray me. And then you lecture me.
Oh, enough of your grousing, Borhal. Your precious duel can wait. Or are you truly so determined to kill me?
Enough of your taunting. This is not over.
I am counting on that.
Remove yourselves. We must rest. But know that you have only delayed the inevitable.
Well, she didn't poison them. But I really didn't trust you, Danica. You are a better person than I thought.
Thank the Great Serpent. You did it. The tranquilizer worked and you saved them both. Thank you for trusting me. Nonsense. You've made the right choice. Their egos are bruised, but deep down they are both relieved. Come what may, we have narrowly avoided a bloodbath today. If they are stupid enough to try again, we will find another way to stop it. But I doubt that day will come. Me too. I want to thank you. You trusted me, and because of you, the brothers, my friends, are both alive. They are imbeciles, but better people than they seem. I am grateful for you. Please take this. It is admittedly not much compared to what you would have received if one of them had perished, but can you truly put a price on a human life? You are free to go. May the good...
This was actually a good quest. I'm very surprised.